Switch your mind to the open lane. Regroup your thoughts, let go of the strain. Refocus the vision, it's all in your name. Jeff got the mic sparking up the flame. Redirect, regroup, refocus, we thrive. God in your spirit, keeping dreams alive. The vibe is deep, the truth's in the lines. It's your time, now don't let it pass by. Struggles in the rear view, we moving ahead. Wisdom and hustle, ingrained in what's said. Jeff bringing light to the stories unsaid. Keep the focus straight, don't just lay in your bed. Switching the gears, shifting the tone. This ain't a journey you walk alone.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live, and we're here on another episode of the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast. Man, I want to let y'all know this. You know, a lot of times when we go through different stuff, and I'm letting y'all know this because I keep it real with y'all every single week when we come on. So I'm kind of just diving right into what I want to say before I make these announcements, because this is very important for me. I want to let y'all know this. Whenever you think there is no solution, there always is a solution. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. When you think there is no way, a way will always be made. I just want to let y'all know I've had a heck of a 2 weeks trying to figure out an issue and or a problem. I'm not done trying to figure it out. But today was such a good day to where it was some of that stress that was relieved off of me, so I can kind of take my time. And a lot of times, people, what we need is a lot of times when you get stressed out, when you start doing things, when you start spending money, when you start trying to make sure things can come together, you got to remember, always remember to take your time. Because I understand time is up that you can't get back, but you don't want to waste that time by focusing on the wrong things. And you can easily get deterred from the direction you want to go when the pathway is already laid out for you. So I want to tell all y'all, just ease your mind, relax your spirit and your soul, and you can get it together. The foundation is already laid out. The plan is already set. The solution's already there. And for my church going people out there, the victory is already won. There it is. I ain't trying to go ahead and preach a lot today. I ain't trying to say a lot of things of that nature, but so, you know, sometimes your boy get tired of the cliche sayings. You know, they make you happy. They do some stuff, but you know, y'all, I challenge y'all. If y'all have a saying, that's fine, but challenge your mind to go a few other places. Challenge your mind to take you to heights that you've never gone to before, because those are the moments and situations that you are going to remember right there. When you challenge your mind to go other places, to the unknown that you didn't even know you can go to. So I had to get that out for my people because it's been a heck of a week for me, but we out here making things happen. So I'm going to migrate some of my radio announcements over here because I got some stuff to talk about. I'm very excited about this. All right, y'all know we got the show every Monday, okay? We got the Life Coach Jeff show every Monday. But what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to go to www.bigsradio.com. I need y'all to do this because we have got a complete overhaul, a complete facelift to that website. When I tell y'all, baby, we professional out here, okay? Again, brand new website. You can listen live now. Now listen, I'm not telling you to log off to live because I'm not on Biggs Radio right now. This is Jeff Relevant's podcast. This is Life Coach Jeff's podcast. So we don't go live on Biggs Radio. But every Monday, tune in to the Life Coach Jeff show on WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago. This is how you do it. Listen live on www.bigsradio.com. And y'all, listen, we just don't have the information about my cell phone there. We also have the information about all the other personalities and what they bring to the table as well. So if you really want to see what Biggs Radio is about, check us out. Because like I tell y'all, we not playing out here. With what we trying to provide, what we trying to do for the people, what we try to do for the city in terms of having a radio station that provides different avenues for people. We not just music, baby. We got some talk for you too. We have good music, but we also got some talk for you too. So tap in. We also got Danielle Jemison, a.k.a. Miss Messy. Her show is coming on the Messy Hour tonight from 8 to 9 p.m. Tap in. Y'all could go to www.bigsradio.com to listen live and check that out. And also too, we have the Biggs Radio Music Seminar in South Bend, okay? I'm going to say this real quick and real brief. March 21st at 3 p.m. at the VFW Post 360 at 1307 East Jefferson Boulevard, okay, at Mishawaka, Indiana. So if you're an artist, you want to perform, give us a call at 773-462-4447, or if you just want to inquire about it and know what it's about, because you might have people that want to come, might want to get some knowledge, might want to get some information, give us a call at 773-462-4447. Tickets are $20 in advance, and the day of, it's an extra $5. You know, if you want to save you some money, go ahead, purchase before. But if you're feeling froggy, go ahead, purchase the day of. It's $5, y'all. You got 20, you got 25. Remember that. So, all right, y'all. Remember, the opportunities will be record deals, cash prizes, sync licensing, and also radio rotations as well, because we do like to give y'all some spins. So y'all check us out, okay? Do your thing. Do your due diligence. Know what we working about. Tap in. Okay. And also, Shateria Beauty, baby. Got to mention my people. T.L. Williams and his lovely wife, Ruby Goldsmoke in the house. They have this line, okay? Shateria Beauty. That's SHATERIA Beauty, okay? Chicago's #1 vegan hair care line, all right? Can't make it up, people. Y'all have heard it on Power 92, Soul 106.3. Y'all have heard it here on Biggs Radio. Y'all have heard it on Rejoice 102.3, okay? Listen, these are all local stations and Biggs Radios worldwide. This is what they do. They are giving cancer patients their hair back, people. I can't make it up. You just got to go to www.shateriabeauty, that's SHATERA beauty.com, and get the products for yourself. And if you know somebody who's trying to grow some hair back, do that. All natural products, baby. I can't make it up. So, all right. So, you know, I gave y'all that little bit of motivation in the beginning, right? And this is very, how can I put it? This really goes into the topic of conversation that we're going to be talking about today as well. Because I have my manager back on for the day, and we're going to be discussing some things. I don't want to introduce the topic. If you sat up here and you kind of read, you know, what the topic was going to be in the intro, that's fine and dandy. But I would like her to go ahead and introduce that herself. So here she is, none other than Midwest A.
Hi, Jeff. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, girl, no problem. You know we love it when you're here.
Thank you. So, the topic of today is sickle cell awareness.
And I want to ask you, Ash.
Yes.
Why did you want to come on and talk about this particular topic for today?
Well, we are in Black History Month,
Mm-hmm.
and there are a lot of myths about sickle cell. And so I want to bring the awareness because it does affect majority of African Americans, but not only African Americans. And I want people to get the knowledge because this disease and or trait is underfunded, under research, and a lot of people in the healthcare system are not able to treat me in the right way.
Okay. So let's start off with it. So what necessarily is sickle cell? What necessarily is that?
So I'm gonna put it in a easier terminology.
Hey,
I'm not going to go scientific.
Hey, you know, I think that's good because the thing is, a lot of times we're faced with a lot of these scientific terms.
Yes.
We're faced with a lot of these things that are just flying above people's heads. So just put it in the simplest terms and how it's relatable to you as well.
Yes. So sickle cell is actually a blood disorder that you actually inherit from parents. So you have sickle cell trait, which is you inherit one of the sickle cell from one parent. The other parent actually has regular blood cells. Or you would inherit what is called sickle cell disease, which is totally different than sickle cell trait, to where both parents have. I have the disease. So both of my parents had the trait. So let me tell you what it is. The reason why it's called sickle cell is that my blood cells are the shape of an icicle.
Exactly. It's kind of like a half, and it's like like staggered on the ends. It's not a full rigid blood cell. Correct?
Yeah, nope.
Okay, got it.
It's like a curved icicle, almost like a moon, like almost like a moon. And so your blood cell is in a circle. So with mine's being in a sickle form, and also it's sticky, it's not able to move through my blood and my veins like that. So it gets stuck, meaning that because they are sticky together and they can't move around because they're not in a circular motion, then I'm not receiving oxygen to my blood cells.
Exactly.
Which causes me sickle cell crisis.
Now, for some of y'all I don't know if y'all watched the Magic School Bus. I'm gonna put this in Magic School Bus terms. Y'all remember when Miss Frizzle and them was in the? I forgot whose body they was in. I forget. I gotta remind y'all this episode, y'all.
Yes.
Listen, this is when Miss Frizzle had the kids. They was on the bus and they was in somebody's blood. And they were learning about the platelets, and it was showing how the blood receives oxygen.
Yes.
And it was showing how the blood receives oxygen. So I want y'all to think about Miss Frizzle.
Yes.
In the Magic School Bus in a full blood platelet or cell.
Yes.
And how that was shown as receiving oxygen. I swear, I should have prepped better for this. I should have had the dang clip.
That's okay, because we're going to find it.
We're going to find that clip.
We're going to find it.
Yes, ma'am.
And so it calls what they call sickle cell pain crisis, or it would call what's called chronic anemia, which is what I get as well, which is fatigue and weakness.
Okay.
It'll also cause infection. It'll also cause organ damage, and it'll also cause strokes.
Really? So it's a number of, so it's not just one side effect. It's a number of side effects that come along with this.
And I get them all.
I don't want to call this disease or sickness. I want to call it just, is it an illness? Can I label it as an illness? Can I do that? Does that seem the right terminology to?
You can call it you can call it whatever you want to call it. I'm so comfortable in what it is that I have that it doesn't matter. You can call it an illness, you can call it a condition, you can call it a disease. I'm fine with the word disease because that's the reason why I'm fine with it, is because people think they know the knowledge between what a sickle cell trait is and what a sickle cell disease is.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm fine with you.
Because the trait necessarily doesn't mean, it just means you have the trait. That means it's something in your chromosomes, your DNA.
Yes, from one parent.
From one parent.
From one parent.
Okay.
So because I have the disease, my son actually has the trait. He automatically is going to have the trait. And what's crazy is okay, so my mom had 2 children. So me and my younger sister. My younger sister doesn't have it. So it's
a
one out of 4
shot.
1 out of 4 children.
A 25% shot.
Yep.
Okay.
1 out of 4 children. Gotcha. So I was the chosen one. We call it the chosen one, or we call it sickle cell warriors.
Okay. Interesting. Now, I want to ask you some questions about like your childhood.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
talk about it.
How did you go through your childhood experiencing this illness, going through different ups and downs? Was it ever something where you knew you were different from all the other kids? You know what I mean? Well, is it something, one thing is it something that's noticeable? Because, with a lot of people, they look for things on the outside of you. When you tell them that you're sick, they say, oh, you look great. You look like nothing wrong with you, blah, 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 blah. But just for the audience out there, is there a difference? Is there something that we can see on the outside, or is this all internal?
So and everybody has a different story. For my story, my mother found out through a blood test. That's how you normally find out if your child has this, through a blood test. I was 9 months old. So when I was younger, I was in and out of the hospital, and they would treat me with this medication called penicillin, which is funny because now I'm allergic to it.
Now that's interesting. That's a plot twist. You're allergic to what you was treated with.
Yes, that's funny. So I did have crisis when I was younger, and it would hit my elbows, so my elbows would hurt.
And the crisis is the crisis just a flare up?
It's a flare up, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Which could be caused by stress, strenuous activities, but which is funny because I was always very active. So I was always in cheer and dance, and I did track and I did basketball. And I guess because when I was younger and because I was so active, it didn't hit me as much. Like I didn't miss a lot of days or anything like that. But nobody knew that when I went home, I had problems. I had problems. So now being older, people will say, hey, people that I went to grade school with, hey, I didn't know you had that. Yeah, I was born with it. but I didn't complain at the time, and
Yeah.
I didn't feel the need to explain or express. But now that I'm older, and actually with me having a child,
Mhm.
because I really had what's called SC. So you have SS, which is the most severe.
Okay.
Then you have SC.
Mhm.
Then you have two of the. I'm not going to go into the terminology of it, but then you have two versions of the trait.
Okay.
And so after I had my child, I went into SS mode, which is
Okay.
the most severe now.
Okay.
And before I had him, I had SC. So with me having a child actually worsened my entire body, kind of went into a shock.
Okay, so that's how that progression can take place.
Yes.
It has to be some type of experience. It had to be some type of experience within the body
Within the body.
that can cause it to
Yes.
to heighten the experience or to
Yes.
heighten the side effects, so to speak.
Yes. And so when I go to the doctor, the first thing they're telling me is do not stress. No stressing. I'm not supposed to do like hiking, high elevation.
And when you say stress, you mean stress on the body.
Yeah, because when, let's just say I'm having a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
And you ever had a conversation that gets tense and you feel that tense in your chest?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then that tense in your chest goes to your mind.
Exactly.
And so then when the mind get a hold of it, because your mind control the rest of your body.
Can you say that for the people in the back, please, Ash?
Your mind controls the rest of your body. This is why it's so important to not have people stress you out. Because once it gets to your physical, that's when diseases come about. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It's interesting that you say that, because we talk about this all the time, about your health being your wealth. And one of the biggest causes of sickness among people is stress.
Yes.
You can easily will yourself into sickness. Now, people, I want to say this. When I say you can will yourself into sickness, that means if you're going around having a negative mindset, it's people who literally, like, they cause aches and pains and all this other stuff because you don't have any peace. You simply don't have any peace. That's why I always tell y'all on every show, find something that brings you some type of peace, because these are side effects. The doctor will even tell you, like he told you, not to stress.
Not stressy.
Because that can cause that shock to the body.
Shock to the body.
And then it could further progress or heighten the illness. So
I've gotten to the point where now I'm unable to work.
Okay.
And it's been about 2 years. And the job that I was working at a bank as a banker.
I remember that.
And so I love my job. But what I did not realize is that the mental that I was taking on from people who were upset about their accounts, which is frustration a lot of times, or which is lack of knowledge of finance. I did not realize that it was triggering my body. I was fine mentally, like, oh my God, I love my job, yada yada. But I didn't realize the effect that it was taking on my body. And so I'm very big on peace now. Now I know what peace really is. So now I like to stay by myself and kind of, I'm getting away from negativity. If I feel, I don't know what it is about sickle cell warriors, but when I feel my chest starting to flare, I get out of there.
Okay.
I'm getting out of the conversation. I'm eliminating myself, because you gonna walk away just fine. I'm gonna end up in a hospital, which I will not allow you to make me go to the hospital because of the actions and the things that you're saying to me.
Yeah, that's true. You got to protect your body.
Yeah.
Because with you, is this a matter of life and death for you? Is it that heightened?
It is, yes. Because I have to be realistic, and I know my family don't like me saying things like this, but my lifespan is shortened because of it. This is not going away.
Okay.
It's not going away, and I'm being realistic. It's only going to get worse the older that I get. Just as I hit 30, these pains start coming in my knees. My elbows stop hurting. Then it got to my knees, and now it's full body sickness now.
Yes, and And I want to let y'all know the reason why I know about it is because me and Ash, we talk. This is my manager. You know what I mean? We talk about these things. So there are times when I know that she needs breaks. And you have to be very understanding of why she needs those breaks. You know, and let me just say this. Ash is phenomenal at what she does. Like, she was handling business for me before she came up here to sit down before we got stuff together. That's why I say Ash is very phenomenal at what she does because, girl, I don't know how you do it.
I'm going to tell you how.
Because I ain't got it.
I'm going to tell you how.
But you doing it well.
And I'm going to tell you
okay.
how. A lot of people ask me like, well, you mentioned this earlier. You said, does it look like it physically?
Yeah.
So I have what is called an invisible disability because sickle cell is considered a disability.
Okay.
And so I keep a smile on my face and I just walk around like ain't nothing wrong with me. But as I'm sitting here, I don't know if y'all can see, I am sitting under a heating pad. I got blanket. I got water that got hydration in it. And I'm in pain right now. But guess what? I can't complain. I can't just complain all day because I realize with me having this illness, I've had near-death experiences. Multiple near-death experiences because of it.
Yeah.
And
I remember we talked about one of them. You remember when but I remember we talked about one specifically when you were real sick. Because you've been real sick since you've been helping me.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to put you out there.
No, put me out there. I want people to know. Put it out there.
Okay. So this is the deal, y'all. I remember one time we were having a conversation. We had a whole conversation. And I asked Ash, I said, how are you doing? And she was like, Jeff. That's how she said, because her voice be soft spoken like that. She was like, Jeff, not good. And she just proceeded to tell me, you know, everything that was going on. And that was the first time you had ever told me that you didn't know if you was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like, and she was very honest and she was candid about that. So again, it's a reason why we do things the way that we do. It's a reason why we operate the way that we operate.
It is.
If Ash sit up here and tell me she out of commission, baby, she out of commission.
Oh, no.
If something has to, like literally, if something has to shift, if something has to get rescheduled, it's a reason for that, you know? So that's why I try to do on my end. That's why you need, Ash tells me all the time, Jeff, is some stuff you got to do for yourself, which is the truth. Because what Ash has done, no, you don't have to be sorry for that. You don't have to be sorry for that. Because what Ash has allowed me to do is she's allowed me to do stuff that I was uncomfortable doing before. And now it's actually helped me with networking, with talking to people, with doing things of that nature, the whole nine. You know what I mean? Okay. We got some people tuned in.
Yay.
Kiana Kaleshi says, I knew all about it. Sickle cell disease sucks. I hate it. Yes, Kiana, it is a terrible thing.
Kiana.
BB Trinette is tapped in and she said, hey there, Ash, girl, my SC sister.
Yay. Hey.
So, you know, does BB have that as well? She said
that.
my SC sister.
She said it, but I let
she said
that.
Okay, she said, okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep it about you.
That.
She said that, but we're gonna keep it about you. Okay, but listen, I really appreciate the ones that are listening and tuned in, because the thing is, even those that aren't commenting, because I see the number on here, even those that aren't commenting that are just trying to take it in.
Yeah.
Because I like the fact that you wanted to choose this topic for today, because this is something that people need to know about.
Mm-hmm.
They need to know how it really affects not just you, but I don't know how many, maybe millions of people.
So I got some stats.
Oh, girl, go ahead.
You know me.
You better bring out the stats.
Okay. So actually 1 in 350 African Americans have the sickle cell disease. And then 1 in 13 African Americans have the trait. Now, there are other cultures that this affects. India, Middle East, Latin American, Europe, some Hispanics, and some Latinas. And also, I'm going to name a couple of celebrities and some I'm going to name a couple of celebrities that actually has this that we probably didn't even know.
Okay, go ahead.
So you guys remember Paul Williams from The Temptations?
Yes.
Paul Williams had sickle cell.
Okay.
You guys know T-Boz from TLC.
Yes.
Sickle
She was
cell.
very vocal about her challenges with that.
Yes.
She's very vocal about that.
It had to be because with her being on stage, it affected her.
Definitely.
So yes. You guys remember Kiki Shepard from the Apollo host? A couple of NBA and NFL players, Ryan Clark, Carlos Boozer, Tevin Coleman, Ty Montgomery, Miles Davis actually had it as well.
Okay.
Let me see who else I got on here. And George Floyd.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sure did.
Wow.
So just a couple of those people. And the reason what made me look those things up because I felt like I was by myself in this. Because I never, especially when I was younger, I didn't have anybody around that had what I had. So it was only so much that my family can say and do. And even now, you know, they're like, I don't know how to help you.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
So you knew you were different in some type of way.
Yeah, my mom told me, like, hey, baby, it's only so much that you have to be careful, drink your water, drink your fluids, you know, but she always said, you can do what you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. And she didn't make me feel like an outsider either. And so I'm
because you shouldn't have to lose your childhood.
Yeah, I had a great child. I have a good life now. I just feel like when I leave this earth, I'm fine. If I leave this earth tomorrow, I have done so much.
Yeah.
And so this is why I move the way that I move, and I treat it like every day my last day. Like I've already went into a depression mode to where I didn't want to live no more.
Yeah.
I'm being honest about that because this is chronic pain that I have. And chronic pain, if you guys don't know, chronic pain is when the pain don't go away. You in pain for weeks, for months, for years. And it is what it is. And it's on. I can't complain no more about it because it's not gonna do nothing. It's not gonna do me no good, but put me into a depression in which I will not go into anymore.
And you know, BB says in the comments, she said Prodigy of Mobb Deep died of it too.
You right.
So yeah, that's so you know, it's interesting because we live our lives and we don't know about these things that are inflicting people. We just take all this stuff for granted, you know, because life is something that we don't realize how precious life is until we either hear a story or we're afflicted with something ourselves.
Near-death experience.
Yeah, near-death experience.
And with me having this, I can go back to when I was 9 years old. I ran track, and I'm telling you, I wanted to win that. It was a meet. They call it a meet. We was at a meet, and I'm running and running. And the next thing you know, I woke up in the ambulance. So my mama done told me, like, you fell out. So
you was just running.
I was running this race. And
you was in there.
And
in the game.
I woke up a little bit. I was in the ambulance. I guess I went right back out. And next thing you know, I was in the hospital. So that's near-death experience 1 right there. Then I've had to get put to sleep on multiple occasions for like stomach pain.
Okay.
I had to get put to sleep to give birth. And then another near death for me was when I had a doctor that actually put me on chemo. So I was on chemo. I was on oral chemo, and the doctor prescribed to me 3 times a day. And when I tell you, Jeff, that chemo was killing my insides, it felt like somebody had a piece of glass and they were just going down my whole lower body with the glass.
So what does that chemo treatment consist of for you? What did that consist of?
So they said it was to kind of how can I word this? Redo my blood cells.
Have you ever had to have, am I getting this right? Have you ever had to have blood
transfusion?
Transfusion.
I have.
So you've had to have blood transfusion. Now, and since it doesn't get the oxygen it needs, you might have to have a few of these throughout the year or a set time. Is it like a weekly thing, a monthly thing, or?
So everybody's different.
Yeah.
I've had to have 2 of them after I gave birth because I lost a lot of blood to where my doctor didn't think I was gonna make it.
Okay.
The baby was just fine. It was me that had the issue. And so ever since then, I have not needed one, but I do go to the hospital every other week, and I do have a treatment, an IV infusion treatment.
Okay,
IV
because I'm sitting up here, I'm
treatment.
getting transfusion, and
No,
what you
that's
said to me
fine.
mixed
Yeah.
up because I do remember you telling me that. So I do know. Yes, and explain that to people. What does that help you? What does that help you with?
So this IV infusion treatment, it's a little bag, take about 30 minutes. And for me, what it does is it gives me energy. I can't tell you the name of it. It got one of those long names. I can't tell you the name of it, but it is a medication that is supposed to help me have less crisis, in which it has helped because a year ago I was going to the ER every week. So with me having this treatment, I'm going to the ER not so often. I'm going like maybe once a month now, but I have to have this treatment every week. And then I have to have IV fluids, just regular fluids, which ain't nothing but salt water. But let me tell you, it worked for me. And
it's just salt water.
Just salt water.
So what?
Sodium chloride.
Okay, so that wow.
Ain't that crazy?
Just salt water.
Salt water is, but I don't know. It's weird. Because it go in my arm.
Yeah.
I don't think if I was to actually drink salt water, it would have the same
that's
effect.
the thing. Yeah, because it's got to get in the
my
bloodstream.
bloodstream.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, y'all. These are interesting things, and and again, I would just want to say that again. I really commend you, Ash, and I'm very grateful that you wanted to talk about this. Y'all, I didn't know she wanted to talk about this today. I didn't know what we was walking into. I thought we was about to do the repeat of what we had talked about before, because that's what we had talked about.
It's coming. It's coming. Yes.
Yeah, and I'll be ready for that. But I love this. Thank you.
And so another statistic about this sickle cell is that a normal person that does not have it, their blood cells die every 120 days, and mine's die every 10 days. So I could possibly be sick. Yeah, I am actually. Every 10 days, I'm sick. Yep.
Okay. And we have some. I want to read these comments.
Yes, go ahead.
Because you know what? When we started talking about the transfusion, shout out to Queen J. Shar. She tapped in. She said her favorite crew. That's us, y'all. That's us. That's us here. That's us in the field, the favorite group. So she tapped in. Thanks, Queen, for tapping in. Kiana said I had to have transfusions after she gave birth also. Yeah. So that was something she had to have. Yeah. And BB has been sharing. BB said she said same. She had 2 blood transfusions after the delivery. She had pneumonia 6 times. Oh wow. Let me tell y'all something about women in the human body. Women are just however God made you all. He made y'all so intricate just to put up with so many things. After we had our stillborn and my wife went through what she went through, and we talked about that. Yeah. Yo, I have a newfound appreciation for women and what y'all go through, because that I wouldn't wish that's gonna be a whole nother episode. I'm gonna have my wife on this. But what did BB say? BB says hydroxyurea.
Hydroxyurea, yes.
Okay, hydroxyurea. Okay. Yeah. She said it's the same medication that helps treat cancer.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That's something. Oh, Linda. Okay, you know what? Shout out to Linda Holloway. Linda J. M. Holloway. Linda Holloway is a part of Distinguished Authors Guild. She has a book, okay? And it is it's the Little Linda series. And she did a book called Little Linda Speaks Sickle Disease. So, okay, no, it's Little Miss Linda Speaks About Sickle Cell Disease. Okay. So that is something because she always writes these books about Little Miss Linda. Wow. And Little Miss Linda has a whole again. Wow. Shout out to you, Linda J. Holloway.
Linda, we gotta talk because I want that. I want that book.
That's awesome, because I be forgetting about the people I come in contact with, the things that they do. And again, a great episode because we are spreading awareness, and this is bringing so much unity, so much awareness. and again, Ash,
We
great.
go through a lot.
So yeah, man, what else do you have, Ash? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to.
So
cut you
I
off.
want to piggyback on what BB was saying about hydroxyurea.
Okay.
So hydroxyurea was actually the name of the chemo that my doctor had me on.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
again, everybody's different. It did not work out for me, but I hear a lot of people, and I'm actually in a bunch of Facebook groups, and to me, that is one of my therapies. And when you have a chronic pain and illness like this, you got to get and find all the therapy you can get, because it frustrates me. Like I know, Jeff, like you've been like, Ash, you coming to this event? I can't come.
Yeah.
I can't come.
Yeah.
And I'm upset because I'm like, I want to go. I want to go.
Exactly.
But my body like, we're not going anywhere. Have a seat, ma'am. So it's
and you know what? And I hear it when you talk. You know what I mean? I hear it when you're talking to me, and when I'm asking, how do you feel? I get it, you know.
Yeah.
And shoot, girl, y'all listen. Sometimes I don't feel like going, and sometimes I won't go. But Ash is a real big I don't want to say crutch, Ash, because you're not a crutch, but you Ash is a very I just need Ash there sometimes. Sometimes you need that person there with you that's gonna help push you, and they know your agenda, they believe in the agenda. And that's why if Ash can't make it to an event, if I go by myself, I feel like I'm missing a little part of me.
I know.
I feel like I'm missing that little piece. But I always remember the mission, and I remember the things that you tell me, you know, because that's what's gonna keep us going. That's what's gonna keep this thing that we got together. So I just want to let you know, listen, I need to let you know, and I need to let everybody know that y'all need to understand that Ash is a very key, intricate part of my life. And if it wasn't, I'm serious, Ash, if it really wasn't for you doing what you do, saying the things that you say to me, because y'all, when we talk, she says some stuff to me. She keeps it real with me. She does. She keeps it real with me. It's stuff I don't want to hear. My wife already gave you permission to say all those things. I remember that. She gave you all the permission because she said, baby, he ain't going to listen to me. Maybe he need to listen to you.
Listen to Ash.
So I just love what she does. And again, she's a very intricate part in just how she moves and how she's able to just get through all of this with what's going on. And I don't know everything every day, but I know enough to be like, you know what? I get it. You know? And I'm just thankful for what we have. I'm thankful that when I asked you to be a part of this and to be my manager, that you hopped on with it, because y'all don't understand. Ash know a lot of stuff. She know a lot of people. She got a lot of resources. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
And it's just something how again, it just amazes me how you move, how you continue to do things. And I need to give you your flowers, girl.
Thank you.
You get your flowers.
And let me tell you, I got to get my flowers to the Almighty God.
Go ahead. You better talk about it.
I'm so serious. God gave us these pain pills that I be needing to get me through these events and get me through the day. And he gave me natural adrenaline. So when I attend these events, like the one that I did this past weekend,
you have Fashion Week in New York, right?
In New York.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that was my first time actually travel with being completely sick. And you guys,
so you were still sick and you traveled.
But yeah, let me tell you what I had to do. Let me tell you. Okay, so y'all, I got these. I'm gonna show you everything I got to travel with. So I got these heating pads. I have to take it's a bunch of water, and then I'm in perimenopause for the ladies.
Oh Lord, she going through it, Lord. She got the fan.
So I got a fan. I could have had oxygen, but I get the the little oxygen thing they give you at the doctor, and they clip on to you, and it reads your oxygen, and it also reads your heart rate. I have to carry that. I have to carry like another little water bottle thing. It's a lot. It's a lot to So I also had to get wheelchair assistance because walking through the airport is too much walking for me.
Girl, that I don't know why they make them things long as like 20,000 football fields.
Yeah.
When I had to catch a flight one day, I was gonna fall.
You was
I was tired.
I had to get assistance and I had my cane. But when I got to that theater and it was time for me to work, I was on that plane. I said, Lord, I need you to give me strength. He gave me strength the minute I got there.
Yes.
It
And I
was
hear
like
that.
natural adrenaline. Like I don't like people be like, how do you do it? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just the Lord. Like
It's just the Lord. Amen. Amen.
that's all I
Hallelujah.
can say.
Come on.
That's all I can say. But I actually have Braylon sitting here with you guys, and I want people to know what it's like to have this illness, and then I still have to play mommy.
Yes. Real quick, I just want to read one comment.
Yes.
Real quick, and this is from BB.
Yeah.
She said, when they first put me on the meds, I didn't think they were necessary because I couldn't feel the difference. Then got to Miami with Blizz and them and ended up in the hospital for a week. She said, it's real out here, y'all.
It is.
F sickle cell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Linda, Queen J. Shari said, most beautiful soul. And what did Kim say? Kim said, Midwest Ash.
Yeah.
Midwest Ash. And then Linda said, I dedicate this to my sickle cell warrior. She put a YouTube link up there for y'all so y'all can tap into the comments and everything, and y'all can see her sickle cell warrior. And Stephen Edwards says, hold on, let me see. He says, we don't do it. It's done from God through us.
It is.
That's it. Yeah.
It is.
Not lying, brother. Not lying. And go ahead. Now let's hear from Braylon, man. Let's hear from Braylon. Let's hear what he has to say. Go ahead.
So
you're not shy on the mic, sir.
Right. Don't be acting like
you'd have been on the show before.
So
you just spoke.
Let's tell them what do you see? What do mommy go through at home? Let's talk about that. And how do that make you feel?
She goes through a lot of stuff at home. I like helping her a lot. Like, because sometimes I'm bored and I never go downstairs for some reason. Whenever she needs water, I still go. Whenever she needs something, I still go for her. It's like really hard for her to get downstairs. I gotta walk with her and help her. Whenever she goes downstairs, I go downstairs with her to make sure she's okay. Whenever I hear something, I make sure she's okay. Yeah.
How does it make you feel for real? Like you have a sick mommy.
It doesn't really mean nothing for real because
thank you.
Because I like helping people a lot.
Oh, thank you.
You know, this is beautiful. And I want to say, come on now. Look, y'all about to make Life Coach Jeff shed a little bit. And I'm about to tell y'all what. Look, can I put this on me? Can I put this on me for a brief moment? Because you see a lot of kids today. They off into their own thing, especially now. We've talked about this. Kids being off into their own thing. They into these games. They into this stuff. But when I look at how Braylon does help. You know, I look at how Braylon helps. I look at how Braylon moves around, and he know how to navigate around his mommy. He be there. He be there. You know, you might be bad sometimes, but he's right there to help mommy. We got a few more comments here, man. Let me see some of these comments here. It says, let me see. Stephen Edwards says, he says, love from Epilepsy Enlightenment Seizure Support Group. So from there, they sending love out here, man. BB gives you the praying hands in the heart.
Yeah.
Queen J. Shar sending some hearts out there. Stephen Edwards says, let him be blessed. That's it. Because the child is going to be blessed. Amen to that. And it says, Glory, bless his heart. That's what BB said. That's your protector, man. And it is. That's how I look at it. I look at, and I'm glad you said that, BB, because that's what I was trying to say. He's like a little protector for Ash. And he makes sure that she has everything she needs. Kiana says, such a sweet and handsome little guy.
Thank you.
Awesome. Just beautiful. You understand? This man, he be out here getting it. This little boy be out here getting it. What a lovely son. What a blessing.
Oh, thank you.
Linda Holloway says that. Noble content in the building. Let's shout out Noble content in the building. My man, he be sitting here right over there chilling. He is over there getting it in. He is here soaking it all up. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man, Brian, aka Noble Content.
Noble.
And Queen says, New York, we had a time.
Yeah. And honey, when I tell you I got back, I couldn't move. Couldn't move.
And that is
those
why I
are
did
the
not call you
silent-
at all.
Look,
I let you do you, girl.
Y'all know me. I do a big event like that. Don't call me. I'm not coming out. I can't come out. I can't move.
Nope.
And so when I sit down and that's it. And those are the things that people don't see that I actually go through. And in a sense, I suffer in silence. And I mean, it's okay. Like I've gotten accustomed to it, but I want to actually read you. If I got a couple of minutes.
Go ahead.
I want to actually read you guys something.
We on for 15 more minutes.
From my sickle cell group. It says, there is a kind of silence that lives inside the body of a sickle cell warrior. A silence that does not always make sense to the world. A silence that only those who have walked through nights heavy with fear and mornings slow with the ache that cannot be recognized. It is the silence that sits in the chest just before a crisis. The quiet whisper that says something is wrong even when you look fine on the outside. It is a strange language that only the body can speak, only the warrior can understand. Only warriors know that sometimes the pain announces itself long before it arrives, like a shadow stretching across the room without a source. There is a sensation, soft but unsettling, like the bones are rearranging themselves in slow motion. It is not quite pain, not quite discomfort, but a warning, a whisper from deep within the blood, telling you to sit, to breathe, to be careful. To everyone else, you look normal, you smile, you walk, you talk, but inside your blood is writing a quiet symphony. That's deep, ain't it?
That's deep. That's heavy.
That's the only way that I'm able to explain to people what I go through. I can't tell you every ache and pain because you're going to get irritated if I tell you. I'm in pain right now, but I'm still here. I'm smiling. And,
I love it.
And then when I go home, I'll be like, oh, I'm crying and I'm in pain and whatever. Yeah. And that's what it is.
Man, I commend the heck out of y'all because because I don't, it's wild because, again, I feel there are times when I take my health for granted. I feel like there are times when there's stuff I know I should be doing better, but I don't do it better. That's my choice. I choose not to do better. And that's the accountability part. I choose not to do better. My wife be getting on me because of stuff all the time about what I need to do. You need to be eating this, you need to be eating that. Okay, baby, you cook me some salmon. We had some other stuff. Anyway, I'm trying to do better. I'm only one man. Yay. But the thing is, when I go ahead and I listen to your story, I listen to BB talking about her experience, with all of this. Yeah. And it's just something because BB, I never knew, and those things that you're not going to know until we put it out there. We put it out there. We start talking about it. And it just makes you have a different appreciation for life, for people, a different understanding for people that you never had before. Because again, we tend to think people just be putting on or making up excuses or other stuff like that. But if you don't know, if you don't know, sometimes it can kind of make it seem like that. Ooh, how can I put this?
Tell it. Lord, say it. No, say it. I know what you're about to say. Say it.
Let me
go on and cook.
Can I get right in the seat?
Go on and cook.
Can I get right in the seat? Because sometimes if you're unaware and you tend to want to put a lot on a person. And I'm going to say this because I know this from experience. Sometimes you want to put a lot on a person. Like I can't put a lot on Ash. I know that I can't put a lot on this woman, but I also know there are things that I can do too. And Ash has really taught me this. Like when you start putting stuff on other people, you shortchange what you're able to do. Because I have a gift, I have a talent, and I have a skill. And along with this gift, talent, and skill, what I'm able to do is I'm able to harness this more and I'm able to do more with it because she pushes me. That woman you see right there. You had to perk up, girl. You was good. You could have been in your natural state. You fine. You fine. You okay. Just do you. Because people have to understand this part. Because if you don't understand and you don't take the time to understand, you'll find yourself apologizing. You'll find yourself saying, look, I made a mistake. Maybe I should have never prejudged or done this, because you weren't trying to be as understanding to somebody and what they were going through. Just because people pick and choose what they want to share with you in their life. And just because you're not being shared the majority part of it, that doesn't mean that you have to make up the difference with your own assumption. Only speak and talk about the things that you know about. All the stuff that you know nothing about, that she chooses to share, or anybody else who is going through something chooses to share, you take that with a grain of salt and you run with it.
Yeah.
No assumptions need to be made. I'm telling you, that's what I love Ash so much, because she do what she does. She does it with excellence. She does it with integrity. And there's no need for me to question anything as to why she can't do it, why it might not get done at this time. I know one thing for sure. If Ash is at the helm, it's going to get done.
Yeah.
And I had to say that because
that.
there are people, because I know, and I'm going to put it out there because I'm the life coach. And the thing is, again, it's certain stuff that I can say. And the thing is, when people have misunderstandings and don't choose to understand what's going on, sometimes you miss out on your blessing. And you miss out on, because you miss out on where you can go, because sometimes that little intricate part of your success is because you're connected to somebody.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say, everybody who I come in, let me blow myself up again. Everybody who I come in contact with, and I introduce Ash as my manager, they love her personality. They love what she talk about. They want to know what's going on more with me because I'm connected to her. So the thing is, sometimes you can't take for granted what you think you don't have. Because at the end of the day, you have it. You're just choosing not to see that. And I hope I said that, because I'm going to be real honest. With me knowing certain things, you know, I can say that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it.
Yes.
And the thing is, I'd rather speak on it because, one, we going to treat you right over here. You know what I mean? I'm not saying ain't nobody else treat her right. I can't speak to that. But what I'm going to say is, at least on this side, we understand what Ash is going through. We get the concept. But at the end of the day, there's some things that you got to remember too. There's some things that your manager will not be able to do for you. Your manager is not with you 24/7. Your manager can't always hold your hand through everything, because guess what? Ash has a life to live as well. She has her own stuff she got to get done. She does more than just manage Life Coach Jeff. Way more than that. The woman was just in New York Fashion Week. She coordinated a whole event. Again, while she was sick. That's what she has to do. There has to be room for Ash to grow, Ash to do her stuff. She can't. Ash don't do for me so I can keep calling on her every time 24/7. That's not how this works. And sometimes I pour into Ash. You know?
Yes.
We do that for each other.
Yes.
Because it's more than just a business relationship. We have a friendship.
Yes.
And I'm grateful for that, because it's really hard to find people that you can still have those boundaries, those lines with.
Right.
It's respected.
Yes.
But then you're open to each other and what they have to say.
Yes.
Because it's things that why is my phone ringing in my back pocket? Who is this? Okay, see, wifey calling me. Wifey, I'm doing the show. I love you.
Hey.
Look, okay, Ash says, hey, how you doing? Anyway. But yes, I'm sorry, girl. I didn't went off on the rant and tangent. It's only because
that's good.
It's only because Ash, I see it, I understand it, and ain't nobody gonna mess over my Ash. Ain't nobody gonna mess over her. Ain't nobody gonna talk about her bad. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing like that. Because if you don't know, it's because you're not supposed to know. So don't assume. If you want to know information, go straight to the source. Whew. Okay, you know, baby, I got to say it because I'm the life coach, and I can say it. Let's get to some of these comments right here, baby. Let's get to some of these comments. Okay. Noble, I'm starting off with you, sir, because I saw it when it popped up. But Cypher just put up some hearts. Queen J. Sorry said that part, Jeff. Let's read what Noble said. Noble said, I just want to take a moment to sincerely thank you for bringing awareness to sickle cell. What you're doing is bigger than a post, a speech, or a moment. You're giving a voice to families who fight silent battles every single day. You're educating people who may have never understood the pain, the strength, and the resilience behind. Hold on. I lost my thing. I lost my stuff because it's more to the comment and I got to scroll down. Okay. There it is. I'm back at behind. Yeah. I'm trying to read it. Jesus, I need new glasses. Okay. Bigger than a speech or a moment. You're giving a voice to families who fight silent battles every single day. You're educating people who may have never understood the pain, the strength, and the resilience behind this condition. Facts.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So if y'all don't know, this brother, he's a motivational speaker. He's done a lot of things. This brother has a way with work. Listen, baby, when I put this man out, y'all gonna know who Noble is.
Y'all might not be ready.
Y'all might not be ready for what this man got to say. I'm just letting y'all know what's coming up and down through the pipeline.
Yeah.
Cypher 6 says, what's good, Jeff Relaford? He said my name.
He said
Jeff Relaford and Ash. I'm with you, Cypher. I'm not used to you calling me Jeff Relaford.
I know.
But all right. It's what we do. He said, I hope to see y'all both on next Saturday on 228 for my day party event. Okay, dog, you have a day party.
Okay.
And that is on Saturday. I work on Saturdays. Y'all know, brother's an electrician by trade, so we do our thing. But I don't know. Maybe we can see at the time.
We'll
right?
see.
We'll take a look into it. We got you, Syph. You know we support you over here, big dog. Queen says, preach. Queen says, you better say that. And then Syph said, hey, Queen J. Shard, they talking to each other. We family. Hey, Sicko, you know how I go. Okay, they having a little conversation in the chat here. But it says, that's a generational laugh. Leave her alone. There it is. Who is this? Oh, Therese McDuffie.
Yay, cousin. My cousin.
There it is. I remember her from the last time.
Yes.
Okay, there it is. So, Ash.
Yes.
We've got 3 minutes, and the time has flown by.
I know.
The time has flown by, and I'm like, wow.
I can continue to talk about this.
Yes.
And we may do a part 2. It's totally up to if you guys put in the comment part 2.
Okay.
Put in the comment part 2.
Put part 2. Let us know if y'all want to see a part 2 of this, because there's a lot of stuff we could talk about with this. But I want to give you the floor for a couple minutes here before I do these last minute shout outs and we close. So, what's something that you would like to give to people? What's a final thought that you would like to give to people and let them be left with out of your voice right now?
I'm not expecting for people to understand what I am going through, but you damn sure go respect it. I had a lady tell me because I'm sick, I can't do nothing.
You better look at her sideways twice.
I say, I just came from New York, ma'am. Fashion week. Sick. So just because you see me outside, that don't mean that I am okay. I'm outside because I have to run a business at the end of the day. Sick or no sick. So don't judge me off of my appearance. You probably know what I go through now because you're watching this, but just respect it. That's all I'm saying. I've lost a lot of friends and family because of this. And it is what it is, because now people they need that awareness. This is why I'm doing this, because I lost a lot of friends and family. So awareness, get knowledge about it. Sicklecell.org, sicklecellfoundation.org. On Facebook, Sickle Cell Group, Sickle Cell. They got a Sickle Cell 50 and up.
Okay.
So go to those websites, a CDC website as well, and just educate yourself on it, because then you will have just a little bit of a knowledge. Just a little bit of a knowledge.
There you go. So, all right, y'all. Listen, I got a few shout outs. Shout out to Linda J.M. Holloway, Bobby Hill, Cypher Stick, Noble Content, Queen J. Shire, BB Trinette, Kiana Kaleshi, Kimberly Patterson, Nikisha Spiller, I had one more that I could not see. And Miss Donalyn Biggs, who is the CEO and founder and the one who runs Biggs Radio, who I'm a part of every Monday, provided 6 p.m. The Life Coach Jeff Relevant Show. Boom, baby. So, all right, y'all. Again, it's your boy, Life Coach Jeff in the building, along with Midwest Ash. And we thank y'all for tuning in today. This was a great episode, and we got a lot of feedback. We got part 1 through 10, part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, part 2. Baby, it's coming. We gonna do it.
I love it.
So once again, all right, y'all, it's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live. And as always, redirect, regroup, refocus. And we love y'all so very much. And peace out.
Redirect your mind to the open lane. Regroup your thoughts, let go of the strain. Refocus the vision, it's all in your name. Jeff got the mic sparking up the flame. Redirect, regroup, refocus, we thrive. Guiding your spirit, keeping dreams alive. The vibe is deep, the truth's in the lines. It's your time, now don't let it pass by. Struggles in the rear view, we moving ahead. Wisdom and hustle ingrained in what's said. Jeff bringing light to the stories unsaid. Keep the focus straight, don't just lay in your bed. Switching the gears, shifting the tone. This ain't a journey you walk alone.